Hello folks, welcome to Racing in Paradise, the Bluffer's Guide to Racing. I'm your host, the Racing Rebel, and I'm bringing you news from across the country and abroad. Well, let's get started. There's plenty to get through and plenty of good racing going on. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate Darren Boomba from Canungra, who won our t-shirt over the week with the correct answer with question of the week. So congratulations, Darren. And thank you for all the punters that sent in their emails. But firstly, let's get started with the news across the country. This morning at 10:30, the Victorian 2-year-old and 3-year-old breeze-up sales commence. And it looks to be a cracking sale, with strong interest from Australia and Asia, considering that these horses are EI free and ready to go on with. There'll be good interest there. So we're looking for a big sale down at Oaklands Junction. Hope to see you there. Miss Andretti returns to Australia early next week after a dismal failure in Hong Kong. Lee Friedman, when questioned, put it down that she didn't handle the environment over there and can't handle the right-handed way of going. How can you be Australian Horse of the Year if you can't run both ways? There's a question for the punters. Anyway, Magnus, who travelled with Miss Andretti to England, on his return home, he didn't come to Australia. He was spelled in New Zealand. Peter Moody is currently gearing him up for the Group 1 Lightning. What's that? Yep. Hang on, folks. We're just going to cross to Big Benny for the late mail. Oh, thanks, Racing Rebel. Well, I've had my ear close to the ground and the watch has been out. But with the deluge of rain that we had last night and the continuing rain this morning, as you can see out here, it's quite overcast and there is showers. But yet, the word is that the Johnny Wallace, I've had my ear close to the ground, folks, that there's a young 2-year-old in the Johnny Wallace camp, and it's prime first up, they reckon. So keep a lookout. We're going to watch it very closely. As well, Kelly Dougherty's got one in the camp. Look out, folks. I tell you, they reckon this thing can go. But, you know, with EI being around, we just don't know how fit these horses are. But don't worry, the Big Ben, he's got his ear close to the ground and he's going to keep you informed about everything going on here at the coast. Late mail is the Clang as a young 2-year-old in the Alan Bailey camp. Shh! Can't say too much around here. They'll all get on and ruin our price. But it's all right. It's all right, folks. It's under control. The Big Ben, he's in the moment. But anyway, out today we'll hear clock some, but due to the rain, we couldn't get anything going. So we'll stay close. The trials are on Tuesday, but we'll be here to keep you informed. On the Big Ben, back to the studio. Back to you, Racing Rebel, in the studio. Over to you, Benny. Well, there you have it, folks. The late mail, the RIP Spies, they're out there. And the Big Ben, he's got the news for you. So stay tuned next week when he's at the trials, because he'll bring you plenty of winners. In saying that, Natural Destiny will be targeted for the Group 1 Newmarket down in Melbourne, providing Gordon York gets clarification from the DPI on the EI regulations. As well, Philip Stokes, an up-and-coming trainer from Morfettville in South Australia, is making the move to the Big Smoke in Sydney. He's going to stable at Warwick Farm with a number of horses in work there. Philip Stokes did ride work for, Philip Stokes was apprenticed to Johnny Hawkes as a teenager. With his heavy weight, he then went to Northern Territory to take on his apprenticeship, where he rode over 100 winners in a season. He then worked over in Japan, worked in England. So it's going to be good to see how Philip goes. All the best, Philip, and hope you do very well and are successful. You've had a good one in Squalani, so we know what you're doing. Alright folks, it's that time of the day. That's right, it's that time of the day with the RIP best bet of the week. And I tell you, we're in front overall and we'll continue to be in front from here on in. Our special is Natural Destiny with sporting odds at $2.05. I tell you folks, this is one bet that you just got to get on and take advantage of. First up, he's second up this time with a great record. He'll just blitz them. As they say, he'll donkey lick his field, and at $2.05, I'm taking it. And I suggest that you take it as well. Alright folks, that's all we have. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Racing in Paradise. Happy punting over the weekend. May the force be with you. And I'll see you next week for another issue of Racing in Paradise. Watch for the roundup this Sunday. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next episode. Bye for now.